The report is out. When I got the email from the US Coast Guard, my heart sank. I knew it was coming, but seeing all the evidence laid out neatly in a 335-page document, it still felt unreal. In the summer of 2023, my world tipped upside down. Since then, everything being a blur. I was numb. The house felt empty. I'd reached for my phone, wanting to call them, text them, only to remember that they were on the ocean floor, over 3,000 meters beneath the surface. I missed their laughter. I missed their presence. I even missed our arguments. For a year and a half, I lived in darkness. Waking up every day was the same pain. Functioning, but not really living. Not knowing how to move forward. But slowly, almost imperceptibly, I felt a tiny flame inside me. I realized I needed to bring light back into my life. One small step at a time. A couple of months after the US Coast Guard hearing in Charleston, an idea that had been quietly brewing inside me nudged its way out. I remembered a text exchange with Suleman. He once told me he wanted to walk to university from home. I stared at that message for a while. And then I found my new focus. Training for that walk gave me new purpose. It was terrifying. I was worried I wasn't fit enough, that my grief would be too heavy, that my anxiety would overwhelm me. I started anyway. My brother agreed to walk with me, from start to finish. Friends and family rallied. They reminded me that light wasn't gone. It was waiting for me to take first step. As the days of the walk unfolded, everything began to come together. Each step was a tribute to Suleman, each mile a promise kept. My brother's steady presence, friends' encouragement, and strangers sharing their own losses and triumph, they helped reignite that flame. We shared stories, laughter, and tears. We brought back the light together. Now, with the walk complete, with my promise to Suleman fulfilled, the report offers another piece of closure. It confirms what our hearts already knew, that arrogance, deception, and hiding the truth can be more dangerous than any storm or deep sea. This report talks about flawed design, toxic safety cultures, over-reliance on unproven technology, false assurances that lulled people into a false sense of security. I don't read these pages to fuel anger. I read them so this never happens again. So our tragedy leads to change. This accident will always be part of me. It took my son. It took my husband. And for a long time, it took my light too. But I choose not to be consumed by anger. I choose to honor them by living, by telling our story, by standing for truth and safety, and by helping others find their own path of light. The report is an important piece of the puzzle, but my journey continues. With every step I take towards hope.